just the right spot. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday, the 30th of September. It is raining. That's it, it's raining. So let's just hope that it's going to work today. My internet has been terrible for a couple of days now. So let's just get in there and see what is going to take place. All right, so we currently have the moon in Capricorn, right, being ruled by Saturn retrograde in Pisces. All right, so I have written in the words that there is a certain amount of stoicism around today. All right, that's that whole, there's all right, in the words I've written, chin up, tally ho, job to be done, and all that. But really, we might just want to find somewhere calm and chill out. Oh, good morning. I can see I've got someone. See if those words come out or not. Um, all right, so we really do need to write a list. If you've got something that you need to do, write a list, prioritize the important things first, and then see what happens. All right, you may need to have a rest, or you might get on a roll. So let's see. Oh, I see. I can't. Oh, good morning, Linda. How are you? All right. So yes. So we do have the moon. So there's a little bit of discomfort around this morning. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Your last lot of crocheting was absolutely beautiful, I have to say. I actually watched someone called the Twisted Hatter. Kathy, have you seen her? She does the most amazing crochet as well, and same, but completely different. Good morning, Louise. Hello, Alicia. How are you? All right, so this morning, like I said, the moon is in Capricorn. There is shit to be done, but with Saturn in Pisces, I just feel like there's a certain amount of feels around today, and they're not nice feels either. They're like ugh feels. All right, so just be aware of that one. So the moon is square the sun at 10 a.m. Good morning, Kath. How are you? So, there's a little bit of tension, but it's tension that is prompting you to do something, all right? It's the first quarter, all right? So we've sort of been floating along, figuring shit out. We've got to this first quarter moon, and we are now like, okay, we've got to do stuff. Hence the list and getting on to things. Kathy, go and have a look at her. She's a little bit Scorpio, Twisted Hatter. I think she's more on Instagram though. But anyway, like I said, she's your crochet sister. All right, now we do have the moon trine Venus today. All right, so that's a nice bit. All right, so but Venus is, in saying that, Venus is in Virgo, where she's not all that equipped and she's moving towards that south node. All right. So again, when I'm sort of feeling into this day, it's I don't know, it's a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of, oh, okay, I know I've got to do the thing. All right. So maybe you can just take it easy and good morning, Barbara. So approach your day in stages. All right. So think of the Pomodoro or technique, or where you're like, okay, I'm going to apply myself for 50 minutes, and then I'm going to do something else, and then I'm going to sort of fill my cup back up. There's that Venus conjunct the South Node, so how we give and receive love is not only very finicky and particular, but it's also like, yeah, the house is a bit dirty, so I'm not comfortable, or it's not quite precise, so I'm just not feeling the love, All right, so, and then after 4 o'clock, the moon starts to trine the south node. Obviously, Venus and the south node are together, so the moon hits Venus first, or like it is now, and then it hits the south node later. So, maybe if we have our to-do list and we get the important things done first, then we get to, like I said, rest, recover, and then refresh ourselves for the next bout of energetic like expenditure that you need to do today. All right. Um, so yeah, so see what happens after that. You may get on a roll or you may just need to rest. All right, now I did something a little bit different today because the mythic tarot that I've been using. Oh, sorry, that's a bit. Is that going to work? Oh, okay. My glasses were shining bright. The mythic tarot is very wordy, so I pulled the card first. All right, so that way I could write some notes on it. All right, so the first card, I didn't mean to draw two, but I did. The first card is the Seven of Swords. All right, so now its basic meaning is the application of knowledge and the mental energy expenditure. So does the end justify the means? Oh my God, that's so annoying. There we go. Maybe that helps. Does the end justify the means, and the use of guile um, and cunning intelligence? All right. So, I just feel like this one, he's being very stealth. He's sneaking in, but the reason why he's sneaking in is because if he gets seen, he's going to get put to death. But he's also, the cunning that he's using, he's carrying the swords into a fight. All right. So does the end justify the means? He obviously wants to do no good. All right, that's why he's sneaking. And so this is where cunning comes into it. All right, so that was the Seven of Swords. And then the other one that came out with that was the Four of Pentacles. All right, so this is don't hold on too tightly, because the fear of loss, you may not lose something, but you also won't gain. All right, so here again with that cunning and intelligence. Good morning, Karen. And the ability to, like I said, prioritize end result. Is it worth it? Doing what is good for you, because remembering that cup, we're holding the cup upside down at the moment. That's that south node. We're not fully hydrated. We're not fully, we might be tired, or things might just feel that little bit of discomfort. When I'm sort of sensing this feeling, it's below my solar plexus, which I sort of attribute to, anxiety, or there's just something's not quite right. There's that gut feeling where you're like, ugh, but things must be done. All right, so again with the chin up, tally ho, jobs must be done. That's the stoicism that is available to you. The fact that you can be disciplined, and even though, there's discipline available, even though you feel this way. So, how does that feel for you guys? Does that feel accurate? Just remembering, you may get on a roll, but you also may need a rest. And both of those things are perfectly fine. All right, you do you. But yeah, there's definitely a job to be done, and the tension is the thing that is spurring you on. Remember that first quarter moon, we've gone from new to first quarter. We're figuring things out in that first quarter. Now it's time to actually do something. So by the time of the full moon, we can see something that has been done. All right, we're taking action, even if it is planned and sporadic, and we've just got to do what we've got to do. So I hope this is going to help you for your day. All right, so for my class today, it's going to be at 9:30. I'm going to do age-related time stages, because the moon is in Capricorn, and Saturn is the Lord of time. And with my studies at the moment, I'm doing a lot of timing and people at different ages and stages of life. So today's class is going to be on, what stage of life are you at? What are some of the things that you can expect? The last two questions I've done, the lady was 64 and the gentleman is 70. So these are things like Uranus transits, where, the gentleman I'm doing at 70 is being, he's being pushed to, change his life for the better. The other lady had Uranus square Uranus, where again there was there was excitement and challenges, yet it's again with that anxiety feeling that, you don't really want to sort of do the move, but you must. All right. So, and saying that, if anybody is interested in my, I don't know, is it a coaching circle? Is it my class? Whatever. It's me talking to you. So if anybody's interested, like the beautiful Karen here that's hanging out with me until she goes back to work, just reach out. So you all take care, have a fabulous day, and mwah,